and welcome to the Green Apple Home. Today we're going to do a cube steak. It's actually going to be called a Swiss steak. I'm not sure if they do this in Switzerland. If you're from Switzerland, let us know if you prepare your cube steak like this. I grew up with this and called it Swiss steak, so I don't know if my mom was cuckoo crazy or if she knew what she was talking about. But anyways, it was delicious. Totally easy. The cube steak, it's like top round sirloin. It's steak. It's always on sale. Always, always at my local grocery store. See, $2. You know, you can't beat that for $2. You could feed your whole family, you know, for under $5 for the meat, which is really great. And all this calls for, guys, is your cube steak and some diced tomatoes. Actually, you can use fresh, but more times than not, my tomatoes have already been used for something else or they're going bad because I haven't used them. So I usually either use stewed tomatoes or the petite diced tomatoes. If you wanted to, you could do the basil oregano or the Italian ones, but I just do the regular ones. And then salt and pepper to taste. And really, it's really simple. It's delicious. And it's just something different than chicken fried steak. For you guys that are in the South, or maybe even you don't have to be in the South to know what chicken fried steak is. If you want, I can do that as well, a chicken fried steak, if you want to see what that looks like, because it's really good too. If you've never had it like this before, then maybe you want to try it sometime. I don't know. But I love it, and actually my kids eat it. My oldest boo usually scrapes most of the tomatoes off. Dee eats it with everything as is. They do end up eating quite a bit of it, so it's kid friendly as well, at least for my kids. We have our pan. It's getting nice and hot. I'm just gonna throw in some butter there, because you can fry this in shortening or butter, whatever grease is your pick here, but butter, it just gives it a better flavor in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and put my cube steak in to fry up right there, and I'm just gonna salt and pepper it to taste. There's my salt. I actually do quite a bit of pepper for me because I like this with a lot of pepper. It's been cooking for, I don't know, a couple minutes. You can see it's like half brown right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip it and get this other side going. It's a little brown, you can see. And this is when I take my stewed tomatoes and I just, while this is all cooking, I just take some from the can. I just barely open up this pan right here. And I'm just going to take it and spoon out some of these tomatoes. And just put it right on there while it's cooking. Some of them, if they drop in, that's fine. Then they kind of get buttery. But I don't know, there's something about the tomato with the Swiss steak. I just love it. I'm such a fan. Sometimes when I don't want to bother with a lid, I just use my Corelle. I just have these white Corelle plates. And they make good hand tops. So if you don't want to dirty one up, or you're just being lazy and want to grab a plate, they fit right over. I don't know. I've never had a problem with any of them cracking or breaking or anything. You just have to be careful because they do get hot when you take it off. But anyways, I'm just going to kind of steam that a little bit. I'm going to take this out. You can salt and pepper it more if you want to, but this is usually good. I salted it pretty well. But I am going to try and get some more of these tomatoes up here that are in this yummy goodness. Anyways, I'm going to put this plate over here so that it can cool down, since I used it for my lid. Look at that juices. Look at all those juices. It's really usually moist and really flavorful. Every once in a while, I'll get a steak that's really chewy, but most of the time, it's really, really tender. A lot of people think it's going to be really tough, but most of the time it's really not chewy and it's pretty good. Every once in a while you'll get one that's really, really stringy. Anyways, so here it is. My Swiss steak, which is basically a cube steak with yummy tomatoes on top and salt and pepper. It's so good. You just don't overcook it. It wasn't hard to chew at all. It's not like it melts in your mouth like a tenderloin, but at the same time, it's not. I don't know. It's a piece of meat to be reckoned with. You might be able to see it better in that light. So I finished my Swiss steak. There was one like stringy little bit, but I just take that out and don't bother with it. It was great. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Swiss steak, and we'll see you next time on the Green Apple Home. Thanks for watching.